goodness, this thing is shaking a lot. Another episode of Riding with Tim. We've got a gloomy day. It rained again last night. I'll give y'all a look. This is episode 107. Well, while I'm waiting for anybody to pop up in the comments, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my thought of the day, which I told you all was going to stay on priorities, choices, and responsibilities. And one of the things that I asked you all yesterday was to just go back over your priorities. Just look at them. Look what. Rank them top 5. You don't even have to rank the top 10. Just rank the top 5. Look at your top 5 priorities in your life. Think about them for 30 minutes. Just name them off, write them down, think about them, and then ask yourself, are they truly based in reality? Or will they, in the order you have your priorities, is it the best order? Is the most efficient order? Okay? That's the question. Is it the best order? Is it the most efficient? Thank you for the like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Like button. Thank you for that. Talking about priorities right now. Like I said, just write them down. Write down 5 of the priorities that come to mind in your life and see if they're ranked. And I mean, rank them from 1 to 5. Number 1 being the most important. And then see if that is efficient. I mean, if your first priority is to buy you a vehicle, and your second priority is to buy groceries, then is that efficient? Or your first priority is to wash your car, and your second priority is to maintenance it. I mean, at the end of the day, like I told you, Lord, forgive me, you all. I can't even. A shiny, pretty. I put that together. Oh gosh, a shiny, pretty car that doesn't run is no good to you. So you might want to flip that priority and be like, let me maintenance this car and make sure all the mechanics are good before I start washing my car to impress people. And I think that's where I'm headed, is a lot of our priorities is geared toward impressing people. I don't think that's cool. I really don't. But that's just me. That's the way I think. That's the way I'm looking at it. That used to be me. Not everything, but a lot of things that I did in life, a lot of goals that I wanted to achieve was to impress not to bring value to myself, but to have somebody say, oh, look at him, he's doing this, he's doing that. Now, I don't care. I don't care what people think. I'm getting old. But my main goal in life, I'll give you one of my main goals in life, is to make it to heaven. All right, hold on just a second here. I'm going to try to read what you put down. Keep an eye out for any. Well, I can't say that I will never eat a raccoon, but I mean, my grandparents and her sisters and brothers, they didn't mind doing that stuff. I'm just not into that right now. One thing my father always taught me, you never say what you're not going to do, because once that belly starts growling, you'll do what you got to do. So I'll take your word for it right now, but I will keep it in mind. Thank you for popping in the comments. Y'all don't mind, hit that like button, please. Like I said, I'm going to do a series of lives until I get this off my chest. And it'll be centered around priorities. I just think there's people out there that need to hear this. And I think I need to say it out loud so I can keep myself grounded, you know. Your priorities are they will make or break you. I mean, there's a few things in life that I would like to have right now, but it's just not, it wouldn't bring any value to my life. Or help me achieve any of the goals that I want to achieve as of right now. And that's my main focus right now, is just, hello. My main focus right now is making sure that I'm pleasing in God's sight, which I'm still a work in progress on that one. My second priority is to make sure that my family is good, that, you know, the hunger pains don't hit them, that we're not out in tents. You know, I used to think that it was my responsibility to try to make sure my family's good emotionally. Your emotions are your own, if that makes sense. Thank you for the light. Your emotions are your own. I don't think anyone can make anybody happy that doesn't want to be happy. Okay? Number one, you have to want it. And then it won't be hard for you to be that. That's for sure. That's for sure. You have to want to be happy, and that's probably 90% of you getting there. I got someone in my life that is not very hard to please at all. This person is always laughing. I mean, you know, they're a worrywart. They get a little bit of, they get a little scared every once in a while. They get nervous, but at the end of the day, when it comes to their individual happiness, you don't have to do very much for them to be appreciative. And then there's others, if you don't give them the moon, they're not happy. People say prioritize your happiness. Well, what are the things that make you happy? Write those down. What are the things that make you happy? I mean, at the end of the day, I know what upsets me. I know what I want. I do not know if that will truly make me happy. If that makes sense. Because I haven't been there. I will equate what my goals are to what my experience was just a couple of weeks ago. Well, as a matter of fact, it's a couple of days ago. I wanted to do something that I thought would bring joy, put a smile on people's faces. And I thought, if we experience this together, it'll take some of the stress and stuff off of our shoulders and our backs, and just for a good day. Well, it didn't. It didn't make for a good day. It put more stress on us. Not only that, but it wasn't, number one, the experience wasn't what I expected, or it was less than what I expected, I should say. And then on top of that, the atmosphere was horrible. It turned bad pretty quick, and just nothing went according to plan. And that's something you're going to have to be mindful of too. Not everything's going to go according to plan, and I'm a planner. All right, so it's not something that I'm wanting to experience again. I did it once, cool. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. It's nobody's fault. It's just not what I expected. So, move on to the next experience. I can mark it off the bucket list and go on about my business. But I experienced it. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all have to keep that in mind too. If there's something you want to experience in life, don't wait. Get it together. Get your stuff together. Your finances together. Which that will be the next topic for tomorrow in the series about priorities. And that is, how do you handle your resources? Think about that. How do you handle your resources? But that's the topic for tomorrow. I'm telling you, there's a lot of excuses floating around. A lot of complaining and a lot of excuses. But no one seems to want to come up with any solutions. Or they don't want to be the solution. They want somebody to fix it for them. And yes, I'm guilty of that. I ain't going to sit there and lie to you. I'm guilty of that. I have looked to people to fix my problems. And that doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I've looked to people. I prioritize people over responsibility before. It's not good for me or them. And I know somebody personally who prioritized people over their responsibilities to make them happy. And guess what happened? They lost every damn thing, and they ended up by themselves anyway. After the resources were used up and they were used up, people moved on. Remember that. All right, you guys. I'm sorry that this might have been boring. I was preaching at you. Let me read this text real quick.
Let me know when you're here. Let me know when you're here.
Nope. Know when I get there. Know when you see me. Yeah, this thing here, this topic here is heavy on my heart, guys. I'm sorry. Like I said, it might not be very entertaining, but I'm sure someone will come across this today, tomorrow, 10 days from now, 10 months from now, 10 years from now, hopefully, and this will help somebody. That's what I'm hoping. Prioritize responsibility over, pardon my French. No, I'm not going to say it. Just prioritize responsibility over things that don't bring value to your life. Because if you don't prioritize responsibility, all you're doing is adding stress. Because if you don't take care of it now, it's not going away. It'll be there. It will be there, guys. I'm telling you. You go to an amusement park and you don't make your car payment, guess what's going to happen? Now you're two car payments behind, and you possibly lose your car. You don't make your mortgage or your rent, guess what happens? Now you got to worry about making double the payment or triple the payment. And late fees. Things happen. People get sick. People go to the hospital. Those are things that are out of your control. But handle the things that are in your control. And quit blaming other people for your mistakes. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. Love you guys. Y'all be good.